just finished eating lunch and I'm actually gonna go to a cafe now to get some work done. And there's a really cute cafe in my neighborhood. It's my favorite cafe, hands down, Seattle, so I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm actually going to a friend's housewarming party right now and I'm just gonna get ready, aka brush my hair out. I always brush my hair with the Dyson. Actually recently got a haircut and I cut like bangs, but they're like peeking out kind of and it looks a little awkward. It's like a little carrot. Okay, I just decided I'm gonna throw on a hat because my hair is so oily and honestly this is like so minimal effort, but it's fine. It's just a housewarming party. Alright guys, I'm back from the housewarming, but I just wanted to show you guys one of my favorite products for this fall. It's the Banish Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. And Banish was super kind to gift me this, but I've been using it for, I would say, a couple months now. It's an exfoliating mask, so it's supposed to help lighten your dark spots, but I just felt such a big difference in my skin texture when I use this. And I also love that it's pumpkin because it literally smells like pumpkin pie. Like, this is the best thing you could put on your face. Okay guys, so I'm going to finally assemble my shelf. I bought it last week and I just haven't had the time to put it together, but I ended up getting the 2x4 one. I thought it would be a good height because I didn't want it to be too tall so the space would still feel open, but I also wanted it to be long to cover my twin bed length. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, so I just finished assembling my IKEA shelf, but I'm so proud of how this turned out, and I think it only took me like an hour to assemble, which is so good for IKEA furniture. And I love how it barely covers my bed, but it's also like the perfect length this way as well, so I definitely think this is the perfect space divider for a small studio. But now I'm just gonna decorate it. I have a bunch of books that have just been like hanging out in my hallway because I didn't have a bookshelf, so I'm excited to decorate this. So I'm gonna go meet up with a friend right now for dessert, but we haven't seen each other in a while, so it'll be a good catch-up time. And we're gonna go to Nana's, which is one of my favorite dessert places in Seattle, but it's just like a matcha place and they sell matcha themed desserts and it's really good. So we're gonna go.
How long have you had this for?
This camera since college? Yeah, so I think it's been a couple years already. So I just got back and it was such a good time catching up with my friend, but I'm feeling a little bloated now, so I'm actually gonna go use my apartment gym for the first time. I haven't used it once since moving in. I've definitely like peeked in a couple times, but I've never used it, so I decided why not just like walk off all the calories I just ate. Every fall I've spent in Seattle, I've come to appreciate more and more the concept of seasons. I grew up in SoCal where it's a mild 70 degrees all year long, which I still love, but there's also something about the leaves turning into hues of auburn and mustard yellow, The fresh, crispy morning air and the taste of capitalism in every pumpkin spice themed dessert that has made me love each coming fall season. Good morning. I got my Trader Joe's chai latte, which is honestly so good. I can't believe I just discovered this like a month ago, but I was listening to a new Drake album and it's pretty good. I love J. Cole. He's like one of my favorite artists hands down, and Drake and J. Cole released a song together, so I've been listening to that on repeat. But I was actually looking at the goals that I had written at the end of 2022 for 2023 last night, and it was just really cool because even though it's not like the end of 2023, we're nearing the end, and so I thought it'd be cool just to like look back and reflect. So let me actually pull up my goals. What I do at the end of every year is I'll go back to my goals and then I'll like respond and how I think I've achieved those goals or what I could do better for the next year. But here are my 2023 goals. The first one was actually growing my YouTube channel, and I feel like recently there's been a lot of new people tuning into my channel, which I've been super grateful for. I feel like sometimes when I make a video or I post content, I always wonder like, is this boring? Like, do people actually want to see my life? But I think I've just been so encouraged by all the kind comments that you guys leave, and just yeah, people really affirming that they love seeing like the Living Alone diaries. I think I'm just very thankful for everyone who chooses to watch my content voluntarily, because yeah, sometimes I really doubt myself. I've been definitely trying to post super consistently, and posting consistently I realize is like a full-time job in itself. So it's been kind of hard balancing like a job and my life and this everything at once, but it's just been so much fun at the same time. So I hope to continue that for 2024. The second goal I had was regularly exercising and moving my body, which I also feel like I actually did pretty well in 2023. I definitely ran a lot and got super into Pilates. Two things that I've been doing consistently almost every week. Another goal I had was being consistent with devotionals and living a life set apart. I actually feel like this year was, for my faith, a year of realignment, and God just really like bringing me back to just purely what life is all about, which is living for Him. And then the last thing was actually being true to myself. I feel like there's so many sayings in the world like, follow your heart or like do what you desire, but obviously that's not always gonna be like the right compass to follow, because feelings are very fleeting, and especially if it's something that impacts others, you have to think about that. And so I've been really trying to think like, what does it mean to be like honest with myself? I think I'm trying to listen to my initial gut feeling more about things, rather than like suppressing it in the moment and then thinking later and realizing like, oh, this is how I actually felt in this situation. But thank you guys for watching another video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.